Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi Skyman TV. Of late, there has been a debate why the president should be impeached. According to various leaders, according to various politicians and other leaders, there exists enough ground to impeach the president of the Republic of Kenya. We have seen JB Muturi exposing the president and telling us what has been happening in the office of the president at the National State House. We have also heard from Gachagua, the former deputy president. And before you look at the reason why, I strongly believe it is not easy to impeach the president, I want us to look at the four grounds as per the Kenyan Constitution 2010, why or how the president or when the president can be impeached. The ground of impeaching the president. Number one, that is, I'm reading from Article 145 of the 2010 Constitution. If there is gross violation of the Constitution, this may include abuse of office. The question that we should ask ourselves, has the president violated the Constitution? If you ask me, the answer is yes. Number two, when there are enough grounds to believe that he has committed a crime under national or international law. Has he done that? You know, according to the various revelations that we have had, William Samoei Ruto has been working with the labor movement in Sudan. And these guys have been exporting gold, and they are buying arms. And Kenya is the conduit. These are guys who are very close allies to William Samoei Ruto. Many other things. Is it a crime? Maybe you can let us know in the comment section. Number three, he can be impeached on the case of gross misconduct. This may include, for example, unethical behavior. Has there been a gross misconduct as far as you are concerned? When you look at William Samoei Ruto, has he shown anything that you can refer to as committing a gross misconduct? This may include, for example, unethical behavior. Number four, in case of physical or mental incapacity. I think when you look at William Samoei Ruto, physically he is fit. When it comes to mental situation, that one can be left to psychiatrists to determine. And when I look at the ethical part of it, committing that's gross misconduct, you know, William Samoei Ruto has been lying many times. Can this be a gross misconduct? Or what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? So let's look at the reason why, according to me, it is not easy to impeach the president. Before you do that, if you are joining this channel for the first time, this is Gashi Skyman. Please take that 1 second. Click the subscription button. For our viewers, I don't take it for granted that you have always liked our video and commented. Please take that 1 second also. Click that thumbs up button. Number one, in my view, Kenya lacks a precedent. You have not had a case where the president has been impeached. Unlike where we have the deputy president, now we have two cases. Karaja was impeached. Josephat Karaja was impeached. Adam Moi, and then we have Rigathi Gachagua. For the president, we don't have a precedent. So it becomes very, very complicated. Number two is because of fear. Members of parliament fears the president. The Senate fears the president. And these guys, they do not even like criticizing the president. In fact, you will not find somebody like Rigathi Gachagua in parliament. You will not find somebody like JB Muturi. Though we have some guys like Babu Owino, who I strongly believe they can actually bring that motion in parliament. But would it see the right of the day? Would it even leave the speaker's desk? Number three is because of lack of independence. You know, the three arms of the government are not independent. When you look at the judiciary and the legislature. The legislature is handpicked by the executive. They keep on looking, or they get orders from State House when it comes to passing the bills, when it comes to actually giving their contributions, and whatever the executive does not want cannot actually pass through Parliament. So our National Assembly is not independent. Number 4 is because of money power. These guys are there because of money. They are not there to oversight the executive as they are supposed to do. They are not there to represent the people, which is actually their core mandate. They are there because of their stomachs. We have heard stories of money changing hands in toilets, millions and millions of money. And because it is the executive that controls the purse, then these guys, if given the money, they can easily sell their mothers. The other reason is because of the high thresholds demanded by the Constitution. For the president to be impeached, the National Assembly must support with 2/3. The same case applies to the Senate, 2/3. That is so high, if you ask me. And if you are impeaching the person who is actually controlling the instrument of state, it becomes very, very difficult. In fact, even when you look at impeaching the president, because the process of impeaching the president and the deputy president is the same, even impeaching Gachagua was not easy, if you ask me. There's also the issue of political loyalty. These guys are not loyal to the citizens. The politicians, the members of parliament, the senators, their loyalty is to the party. Their loyalty is to the party leader who happens to be the president. Their loyalty is to the executive. So these guys don't expect them to impeach William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto, unless something happens to his life, William Samoei Ruto is going to complete his first term. So what these guys should do is to concentrate with 2027 general elections if all factors remain the same. There is also the fear of backlash. You know, when Gachagua was impeached, you can see the backlash. You can see what is happening, especially to the leaders of Mount Kenya. What happened is that they cannot be able to go home. They cannot be able to address their constituencies because whatever they did was not something that was pleasing to the voters. It can happen the same. Do you think, for example, the Kalenjin nation would clap when William Samoei Ruto is being impeached? Do you think Duale and his people would clap when William Samoei Ruto is being impeached? So these guys would actually fear what would happen to them. Because when you look, for example, at the people of the mountain, those who impeached Rigathi Gachagua, anybody who cast his vote to impeach Rigathi Gachagua will not step into the next parliament. And you can take that to the bank. So that fear of backlash is there. So ladies and gentlemen, there are so many factors that make it very, very difficult for William Samoei Ruto to be impeached. These are not all the factors. If you have any other factor, please you can let us know in the comment section. Otherwise, please enjoy your day and have a good day. Bye.